In a world where currency causes war and the majority of population labors for barely a livable wage, where homeless encampments have become the norm and many seeking refuge are caged or enslaved, I rebuke ignorance, arrogance, greed, and ungratefulness, and I uplift my hands of gratitude and understanding to you. For even when I am without substance, through you I possess sustenance and wisdom and purpose so unrefuted that my soul cannot be deluded. My fruits are rooted in soil so sacred, secured by my unwavering faith, sustained by your loyal maintenance. Not even the grandest star can compare to your greatness. For in your favor I am highly blessed, and in your mercy I am safest and at peace despite this world's gluttony. My attitude is of gratitude, bowing before you humbly. For no matter my net worth on this earth, you love me consistently, depositing insight, light, worthiness, and positive energy, physical strength, mental ammunition, and spiritual bounty. All that which I do not have, I understand is for a reason, and I praise you for my seeds of decency, toiling until my harvest season. Your wind sings to me understanding, your soil promotes my growth, your trees provide therapy and canopy, your water hydrates and keeps me afloat. All the riches on this earth just isn't enough to buy my life with earthly treasures, because I am of and a reflection of you, of which no manly wealth can ever measure. In a world where currency causes wars and folks will sell out for a dime, I, your child, affluent or not, am grateful for all that is mine. I, your child, affluent or not, am grateful for understanding and peace of mind. For wisdom more precious than silver and gold, unlike tangible valuables, can never be sold. So I, your daughter, your child, affluent or not, am grateful for all that I've got.
From a 2-floor skyline, an abandoned house once talked to me. It said, "Young man, you are heroic and 10 years old. Among 20 generations of friends, your friends will free fall away. They will free fall up. They will free fall the walls with 5th grade speed to industrial paint behind secondhand fences. Young man, use quick knife tones, be bone and brass, be last laugh music. You're always leaving, always want to change your clothes from the door of life and escape. A 2-floor skyline says you're the guy that dies in the middle, the friend more blues and skin, the face that cheap hotel schizophrenics can place with their 90-mile-per-hour right eyes among dry heat killers, once children 3 feet high and roaming and repeating and aiming at cotton mirrors that hang on breathing walls. You are 10 years old, tagging along, yawning at well-lit violence, whistling tool shop songs. You will be useful. You will be high and alone, flying on a nephew dragon from a $20 family in a sky that calls itself just more soil, around walls that are just walls, except these walls suggest you make wives out of highs and currency. Here the air is polite to sleepy glass and bullying walls. Young man, you will come to admit that sometimes suicide is power, because some people live stronger as ghosts, and sometimes the afterlife empties billions of souls into objects like playground bullets and abandoned door frames. Even broken glass will prove it has voice too. There are 24 hours behind your back. Look over your shoulder right now. Can you hear it? The sound of drums punching themselves out. The sound of piano parts learned in between assassination attempts. Be bone and brass. Be bone enough for 2 souls. Be invincible again. Suffer red-eyed accents, professional fingertips, gifted victims, 6 in the morning beer, the first month of probation, to shout at the wall, see these words that shouldn't be home. Look behind you again. Be invincible again. Be windward. Be a sad machete. Be her son. Be a thief. Steal his back. Laugh too long and never look away. The afterlife will empty and walk you home. I go to the railroad tracks and follow them to the station of my enemies. A cobalt-toothed man pitches pennies at my mugshot, negative all over the United States. There are toddlers in the rock. I see why everyone out here got in the big cosmic basket and why blood agreements mean a lot and why I get shot back at. I understand the psycho-spiritual refusal to write white history and take the glass freeway. White skin tattooed on my right forearm, ricochet sewers. Knew I collapsed into a rat-infested manhood. My new existence is living graffiti in the kitchen with a lot of gun cylinders to hack up. House of God in part, no cops in part. My body brings down to Christmas. The new bullets pray over blankets made from the old bullets. Pray over the 28th hours next beauty mark. Extrajudicial Confederate statue restoration, the waistband before the next protest poster. Hey, by the way, time is not an illusion, Your Honor. I will save your deaths for last. You're witty, Your Honor. You're moving money again, Your Honor. There's only raining one thing, non-white cops and prison guard shadows reminded me of spoiled milk floating on an oil spill, the neighborhood making a lot of fuss over his demise, a new lakes for a Black Panther party. Malcolm X's ballroom jacket slung over my son's shoulder, the figment of village. A new news to a new white preacher, all in an abstract painting of a president, bought slavery some time, didn't it? The tangent screeches of military boats and election Tuesday cars, a cold-blooded study in leg irons proof that some might be actually fondle nooses. The sundown couples made their vows of love over opaque piece plastic and boat action audiences. The Medgar Evers second is definitely my favorite law of science. Fondle news clippings and primitive Methodists, my arm changes imperialisms, simple policing versus structural frenzies, elementary school script versus even white spectrums, artless bleeding and the challenge of watching civilians think, terrible rituals they have around the corner. They let their elders beg for public mercy. I'm gonna go ahead and sharpen these kids' heads and their arrows myself and see how much gravy spills out of family crest. Modern fans of war. But with their t-shirt poems and t-shirt guilt and me having on the cheapest pair of shoes on the bus, I have no choice but to read the city walls for signs of my life.